Alright guys, I'm back. Actually made a couple rookie mistakes here. So first of all, it's saying list index is out of range. So what that means is right here there are 4 items here, but I forgot that it starts at 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So the numbers we're interested in are 2 and 3. So if we go back here and change that to 2 and 3, this should work. But there's another error that I'm just going to let it run so you guys can see. Another error that I was running into that I had to stop and think about for a second. So let's just let that run, and we'll see if you guys can spot it. Alright, cool. So it finished successfully. Made the shapefile. Now let's pull it into Arc. And if we open the attribute table, it looks like we have image path and timestamp data. Oh, whoops, we forgot to reverse this. So yeah, obviously the image path and the timestamps, these need to be reversed. But what's also interesting is, do you guys notice anything wrong about these two fields? These values are all repeating. So that's not exactly what we want. So if we go back to the code, the logic I was thinking of is it's flawed. It wasn't exactly how we should go about doing this, because every time we loop through this shape list, the way the update cursor works is it's always going to go through every single value. So when we looped through the first x value, which is this, that was the first value of x, it looped through and looped through every single record in the attribute table and updated it based on this. And then it just did the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. Um, so so by the time it got to the last value in this x value, it's setting everything to the same thing. So that's not what we want. So let's get rid of this. Let's dedent this. And what we're going to do is we're going to set up a counter. So we'll make a counter variable, set it equal to 0. And we're just going to call that shape list, and we're going to give it the value of the counter and then give it the value that we want. So I think these were reversed. So we want the last value first, I think. We want timestamp to be here. I think that's right. So that'll be 2. Then this will be shape list count 3. Alright, and then we have to increment that counter. Plus equals 1. Okay, so now every time it goes through the attribute table, so every time that cursor goes through every single record, it's going to update this counter variable. And what we're doing is we're calling the shape list. So we're calling the shape list, and if you remember, the shape list is a list of these lists. So we're getting the shape list based on whatever index is currently looping through. So at first it's going to be index 0, which is this value, and then out of this list, for the first value, which is timestamp, we actually want the last value. We want 3. And then for the next value, which is image path, we want the second value right here. So if we run that, that should work. That should work as expected. And those were a couple rookie mistakes on my part, but I'm starting to get a little bit tired, so bear with me. Alright, finished with no errors. Let's pull that shape in. And with any luck, this will be what we're expecting. Alright, there we go. So we have unique timestamps, unique image paths, unique point X and Y's. Alright, and that is the end of the tutorial. That is what we were working towards. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I just realized now that for this last video I forgot to do it in the presentation mode. So I apologize for that. So maybe if you guys just want to look at this, that's pretty much all we edited in this video. But I will try to get this code up on GitHub. I don't really have a repository for this stuff yet, but I plan on making a few more tutorial series, so I think I'll group them all together and do that. Yeah, that's it. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Any suggestions or comments, let me know. I know this was just a pretty rough script. It could definitely be polished a little bit more, but I just wanted to show you guys how I got this functionality working. All right, cool. All right, see you guys.